Mesachas Yevamos daf Kufir Aleph. The Mishnah says that a Yevam that said B'seich Shlishim Yoim Lo Navalti, that he wasn't boil, we force him to be Choylitz. However, after Shlishim Yoim, Muvakshin Himenu Lachlitz. And Rashi explains that after 30 days there's a chazakah that he was boil limukim inish and nafshei, but nevertheless Muvakshim Himenu Lachlitz, because since she says that he wasn't boil, so Shavya Nafshei Chaticha the issur, she answered herself, so therefore Mavakish Himenu Lachlitz. Toises in Bababasa Dafhei and base asks a kash on the Mishnah that halacha is mavur in the end of the nedorim that the isha that says that her husband can't be boil, she's nemenes because eight isha me'iz panel b'fnei bailo. So Toises asks, if that's the case, why isn't she nemenes with a migu to say that he wasn't boil with a migu, that she could say that he can't be boil? And Toises bleib shver l'choyer, if you say migu bimakom chazakah, she should be nemenes. The Marit says the answer to this kasha is that migu l'hoitzi lo yaminan, so therefore you can't be mechayev him to do a ma'aseh chalitza, but because in order to mechayev him to do a ma'aseh chalitza is considered like neder chazakah. The Tumim asked, they can't compare it to Migu l'hoitzi. Migu l'hoitzi is specifically to moitzi from Cheskes Momen. The Cheskes Momen is olim. You say a moitzi mechaver all of rayas. You can't compare the halacha of mimechayev the yovan to do ma'aseh chalitza. The Shach says the answer to Toises kasha is that since the menace of isha to say that he can't be boil is because of chazakah of ein isha me'iz paneh b'fnei bailo, and that's going connected the chazakah of limukim inish nafshei. So therefore, the chazakah of ein isha me'iz paneh b'fnei bailo is not nemenes against a chazakah of limukim inish nafshei, and she can't be nemenes more with the migu then without the migu, since the whole namonos is mikoyach of chazakah, and the chazakah is not a menace against another chazakah, so therefore she's not a menace with a migu. Rabbi Chanan in Chelik Beis has a tremendous arichis with a very sadistic chakirum. What the neder of migu is the pshat that migu is an ansadi. The fact they could have said another taina, he didn't taina. The second taina, it's a rai. The taina is saying is ms. Or the pshat is as a koyach taina, that the koyach of migu is you get the namonas from the second taina you could have tained. So Rabbi brings from a shver that prove from the shach that the understanding in migu is not an ansadi, because if it's an ansadi, so then al-korchi, she should have an ansadi, the fact that she could have said that he can't be boil, so therefore al-korchi, she should be nemenes with the taina that he wasn't boil. The understanding in migu is that you get the nemonos of the other taina, and since the nemonos of the taina that he can't be boil is mikoyach chazak of ein ishim izer paneh b'fnei bailo, and that's not nemenes bimakom chazak of the mukim inish nafshei. So therefore, even with the migu, she's not nemenes. Moving further on, the Gemara says, and that the Mishnah says that kotna bol katani yigadlenu, and more asks, how could you mekayim a mitzvah even with a koton? He's not a barakom Hashem. Abai says Yevamos yaveleh koldu. And Rava says that Korcha at the time he's a koton. He's a bar mitzvah yibum, because otherwise you'll say kol Yevamos she'eina nikira Yevamos yaveleh. At the time in the field of yibum, yikesh is actually ishtabonim, and it's Nesrah. The Rashba brings from Beinu Chananel that learns that the discussion that the Gemara they should say Nesrah by a koton, by in the field of yibum, is going according to a mayor that learns that a koton is not roy for mitzvahs yibum because we're choishes that he's a soros. And the Rashba asks on Rabbeinu Chananel, how could you say that the Gemara's discussion is according to Meir that we're choishes that he's a soros? Because since afterwards we realize he's not a soros, as a glory limafreia, that he was mutter the whole time. So B'chai Gavna doesn't pass to say Nesrah. He says the same way at the time in the field of yibum, the first 3 months is also because the chashash that she's a muberes. Even though it's also, even if Klapi Shema Yigali, she's not Muberis, nevertheless, there's an issur for him to be boil his Yevamos, and nevertheless, you don't say Nesrah, because she's not a Isha Asura, and therefore doesn't pass Nesrah, who would over here. Since it's a glory milsa limafreia, that he's not a Saurus, it definitely does not pass to say Nesrah. The Rashba learns, the understanding of the Gemara is going to Rabbanon, because he's not Roi Fakom Hashem, and not because he's Osir. The Stipler, it's a tremendous kasha on this Rashba. It's Mavu in the Rashba that according to Meir, since it's a glory Muslim afraid that he's not a source, so therefore it doesn't pass to say Nesrah. So he's asked that Shver from the Sugin of Chav Zayin, that's Mavur, but it was not for the fun of two Achoyos, and there's a Issa Achoysku Koso if it's Choylitz to one of the Achoyos. He's also in his second sister because at the time when the feel of the Yibum, she was Osir. And he asked that Shve, because in Vu and Rashi and the Miri, at the time that he does Chalitza to one, it's Mafkia, the Zikal limafreia. So since it's Mafkia, Zikal limafreia, so therefore it's Nizgala Milsa, that there wasn't the Issa Achoysku Kosoi, and nevertheless you say Nesrah. And he says it's Mvu and Sameach, that even though it's a glory Muslim Afreya, that there was no issur, nevertheless, since there was no heter bepoil to Mekayim the mitzvah of Yevamos Yavi Alech, so therefore it's Chal the issur of Nesrah. So he says over here also, why don't you say that according to Meir, since it's also to Miyapim, because of the Chashash that he might be a Saurus, therefore it should be Nesrah. So Stipler says, Akorchi, you see that it's Choluk, that by his Chash Soris, it's a glory milsa limafreia, that there was never issur b'chlal. However, by Chalitza, it's not a gilu limafreia, rather it's an akirat limafreia. At the time of Chalitza, you oike the zika limafreia, but nevertheless, at the time of the Nefili Yibum, there was a issur, so therefore passes to say Nesrah. And the Stipler continues that Shver from the Sugi Elend of Kuftes, like we mentioned the Shurim of Kuftes, by Melamdin Aktan Limayin, according to Belezer, Lemais at the time in the field of Yibum, there was a Issa Achizisha, so therefore what does it help if you oike limafreia? It's only an akirat limafreia, and it should pass to say Nesrah. So Stipler says, Akorchi, you see a tremendous yisoid in the Gedor of the Akir of Mian that you, like we mentioned in the previous Shurim, that's a glory milsa limafreia. The whole Kedushin Mikor was only a to the Hochi that she wouldn't make a Machor, but if she makes a Machor, so if there was never a Kedushin in the first place, so therefore it doesn't pass to say Nesrah. And the Shir Elend of Kuftes, that we said according to Reb Chaim, could answer this kasha that since the akirat limafreia is mikan labo limafreia, and the gabi dinim mikan labo, it's as if they were never mukadeshes in the first place, so therefore it doesn't pass to say Nesrah, and you can mechalik from that there's akirat of the zika by chalitza, because the akirat of the zika by chalitza is only on the actual zika. However, it's not the issa achoysku kosi that came in Mela because there was zika at the time of the Nefila, and the whole Chalos limafreia is on the actual Zika, not on the issur that come from Koyach, the Zika. However, by me, the akirat limafreia is on the entire Ishus. The Stipler continues that according to Ben Echananel, you could say that's not Shver from the first three Chadoshim, because they had a limited time for the issur in the first place, so B'chai Gavna doesn't pass to say Nesrah. And the Stipler continues that the Chazon Ish is the tremendous kash on the Tashbats. The Tashbats discusses the end of the Mishnah that says if a Yevamos made a neder, ask the Yavam Bahano, you kaife him to do chalitza. And the Tashbat says that if she shoyal on the neder, then he could be miyabim, and you don't say Nesrah. And the reason why you don't say Nesrah is because in Mevu and Tosis that base that only that's a erva doimet achesisha passes to say Nesrah. However, by neder it doesn't pass to say Nesrah. So he says if by a neder that's also on kuli alma, nevertheless, since it's not a issa erva, you don't say Nesrah. So kol shekain by a issa neder that was only on the Yavam, and afterwards it was Chutter, you definitely don't say Nesrah. And the Chazon Ish asks, what's the Tashbatz's kasha to say Nesrah by Hataras Nedarim, since the Chacham is Oiker and Neder Mikoro, And limafreia, there was no issur, so has a pass to say Nesrah, like it's vor in the more before the Kuf test, and lavness as a ktan limayin, and al korchoch when it's oike. The issur limafreia doesn't pass to say Nesrah, Mochonon, Kavitzaris also is his kash and tashbats. And the Stipler answers the tashbats according to the Meiri and Rashi, like mentioned before, that if it's nakir limafreia and it's not a gloy milsa limafreia, then it does pass to say Nesrah. Ein chuvas mem chalava, that when you matter a neder, it doesn't pass to say Nesrah because it's a gloy milsa limafreia, that there was never a neder in the first place. And he says, even according to Rabbeinu Hananel, that says that when there is an akirat, limafreia passes Nesrah by hatarat and neder is different because it's a skull and milsa limafreia. There was never in the issur in the first place. It could be moisif that the beer and the machlikas mem chalava. And the tashbats, the machlava holds because it's a goy Muslim afraid, therefore it doesn't pass Nesrah. However, the tashbat is mavur, it's not a sfara. Why it shouldn't be Nesrah? Could be it's totally. And it's tremendous machloikis that we mentioned in the previous shurim what the neder of hatarat nedarim is. That they say shonim and nedarim is mavur, it's an akirat. Mikoyach, the chacham, and the same way a baal is a koyach to be akirat. The neder who did a chacham as a koyach to be akirat. The neder, however, the Mabit learns it's a tois mikor, and that's in said you don't need to go to a chacham and success because you have to go to a chacham. So it could be the Amchalava learns it's a tois mikor like the Marit, so therefore it wouldn't pass to say Nesrah. However, the Dashbat learns is an akirat, so therefore, since it's only an akirat, it's not a gloy limafreia. Therefore, the fact that it's nekel limafreia is not a reason why you shouldn't say Nesrah.